Yo, what's up guys? So this year is coming to a close and it's been a hell of a year for IEMs, especially in the lower price brackets. We got HPB and Tripawin kicking things off with the Olina in the first half of the year, delivering a price to performance that matches the Etymodic series but with an actual fit this time. Soon after that, Moondrop drops the Chew and changes the game entirely for IEMs under 20 bucks. But that wasn't good enough, so Sonos comes in and drops a 0 after the Chew and changes the game again. Meanwhile, Truthears and Critical were just scheming in the back like, haha, look at these peasants with their single dynamic drivers. It's not even 2, and boom, drops their 0 with a subwoofer. Then Tangzu comes in out of nowhere and was like, oh yeah guys, check this out, and drops a Warner. And then after that, Kiwi Ears, a fruit company, comes in and drops the Cadenza. And then after that, Moondrop comes back to drop the Corix DSP, and you get the point. The market was crazy this year in the budget segment and I felt like I was watching an IEM battle royale. Then fast forward a few months near the end of the year, Awful, a naming company, drops the Performer 5, which is pretty much the Dusk but at 30% cheaper and with one more driver. And we all know more drivers obviously equals better sound, so bye bye Moondrop, you just lost to a company called Awful. Let that sink in. Now you'll still get better imaging and sharper transients on the Dusk, but the Hexa is very similar if not better than the Performer 5. I mean, Precog ranked the Hexa higher than the Performer 5 on his list and he listened to more than 1 million IEMs, so you know the Hexa is good. All for a sweet price of $80 Biden, you can expect a similar clean mid-range and low-end as the P5 and Dusk, and decent treble extension with the clarity and detail from the ER2XR and Olina, but with better separation. But of course, even the GOAT has some bad days. Although the tuning of the Hexa is tastefully done, the dynamics is not as smooth as the others and can sound sharp in the treble when it comes to certain songs. For example, on Runaway by Carly Rae Jepsen, the chorus is mixed to be louder than the verse, and this contrast is very evident on the Hexa, making things sound sharper than they actually are. The low end also doesn't slam hard and doesn't feel impactful on songs like Time by Utada Hikaru and Out of Time by The Weeknd. No weight wise, the Hexa leans on the leaner side and lighter side of things, but a tip I used to improve the sound was to use foam tips. This helped block more air and tame the upper regions, and overall improves the tuning for me personally, although it doesn't fix the light no weight and the lack of bass. The Hexa can also still sound sharp at higher volumes of above 80 dBs, which was also an issue I had with the Dusk. Now, if you were to ask me to choose between the Hexa and the Dusk in a world where everything is like $1 or something, then I will no doubt take the Dusk for its better imaging and sharper resolution. But unfortunately, we are living in times of war and where oil prices can skyrocket in a few hours, so in our scenario, I'll have to take the Hexa since it has very similar performance and tuning but costs 4 times or $240 cheaper. You know what I can do with $240? Well, not too much, but a few weeks worth of food or maybe have a tank of gas. So for under $100, the Hexa would be my pick, but some other honorable mentions would be the Kiwi Ears Cadenza and Moondrop Corix DSP, which both has more bass, a smoother treble, and is also cheaper, but lacks the detail and separation of the Hexa. In conclusion, bass heads probably put a mask on and avoid the set like COVID, but for others, don't sleep on the Hexa. Don't. You also get a nice carrying pouch. Anyhow, thanks for watching guys, I'll see everyone in 2023. Peace. Also, I didn't mention any Planars because I don't like them. Okay, bye.